Hi, everybody. Sharona here, Midlife Women Dancing with Change, and welcome to this uh, a moment of Zen. uh, you know what? I decided that there's a lot of stress in the air, and I wanted to give some suggestions or some tips of how to do a quick de-stressing so that we can be in our happy, blissful place. And so that's what this is all about. And I just wanted to share a little bit, some of my wacky wazoo wisdom, as they would say. And and I want to thank you for being here. So let's look. Stress is a constant thing for many. There's some healthy stress, but most of us are de-stressed or under stress. Uh, Not de-stress, under stress a lot. And so we need quick little, I find quick little remedies to deal with stress in the moment. So a couple things we can do is to let go of the physical stress, and then we'll can let go of the emotional, mental, and spiritual stress. So one of the things I'm going to show you some quick little ways to let go of physical stress. So the first thing is a lot of times when people say let go, breathe, and I don't know, it just makes me more anxious. So one of the things that I found, and I've worked with, and I've shared it with other midlife women and other people in general, is and you might have seen it, is when I'm feeling stress, I usually carry a lot of it in my upper body, especially my shoulders and my neck. So one of the things that I do is I use so I emphasize the knots. So what I'll do is I'll squish and hold everything tight and do that for a count of 5 and then let it go. And I'll do that a couple times. So I even hold my breath and let it go. And then you could do it with your legs. So I can squeeze my tushy and then I can let it go. Then I can squeeze my thighs and let it go. My calves, my ankles. You can't really squeeze your ankles, but tense up. I crunch my toes underneath and then let them go. Fists, crunch the fist, crunch the face, let it out. So those are some ways you can do that. And actually hold your breath, because that just makes it stress out more. And then you let it go, take a breath in and release. Now I'm going to do a couple quick little neck exercises. I found these years ago, and to help also the middle of the back, because women in general hold a lot of stress in our upper backs. So we can do a couple. So what I do is, if we can, we could do some shoulder rolls. I'll put my hands on my shoulders and then roll them around front a little bit and then back. I'll take one ear to my shoulder and then I'll cradle. I'm not pulling, I'm just cradling my head, and then I'll put the other arm out and then breath in and breath out. I can even do holding the head, even a little better. I can use it to do a little movement, but you don't have to. And then do the other side. So we're stretching the side of the neck. This feels always so wonderfully good. Now, here's one that I learned a while ago, and I like a lot. I even use this when I'm working with my elders. So you take your chin to your chest, you put your hands on top of your head, and you gently, very, very gently, just pull your chin to your chest. And you should feel it in your upper middle back. So that's a nice, and again, a breath in and a breath out. Okay, so those are some. And then of course head rolls. So you go to one side, down, all the way around. When you go back, don't compress your neck, and then do that very slowly. Another thing you can do is if you're sitting, of course, if you're driving, don't do this, but put your hand on the chair and just twist a little bit. Breath in, breath out. And then the other side. Again, I'm holding on to the side of the chair and I'm twisting the other way. We're doing a little spinal twist there. Again, letting go of the stress. If I'm in a chair, I can put my leg out with the heel up and then stretch forward. So that would get the hamstrings a little bit. So that's just a quick little thing you can do. Oh, twist the wrist, twisties, twist the other ways, open and close. So those are some things you can do to relieve some of the stress. And as you go through that, and again, you can see it's not that fast. I can do that in a few moments. Again, I'm not holding my breath when I'm going. I'm going to take a breath in and breath out each time I go through a movement. The other thing we can do is to help with the wrist is do this, bend the wrist the other way. Again, breath in, breath out. Now, the other thing we can do is take one hand, put it over your heart, the other one in the belly, and we're going to do 3 belly breaths. So you're sitting upright in your chair, or you could do the standing, or if you have to get away from people, go to the bathroom, shut the door. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to focus on your belly, your hand on your belly, and you're going to take a breath in, filling up your belly first. So fill up your belly, then you'll feel, and you're not raising your shoulders. You're just, and then let it go. Breathing through your nose. So breath in, filling up the belly, and then letting it go. And your belly is the last to come. When you breathe out, your belly is your last to come back. So breathe in. So we're getting ourselves used to breathing into our belly. So you can do that 3 times. Then hold there, and then you do that as long as you need to. When someone says focus on your breath, a lot of times I'll force it. So what I'll do is I'll do counts. For some reason, counting in my head quiets the voices, quiets the monkey brain, because I'm giving my brain something to do. So I'll count in 1, as I take a breath in, counting in 1, 2 inside my head, but I'll do it out loud. So 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 2, 1, 2, letting go. 1, 2, 3, 4, hold for 2, 1, 2, and it just makes it just calms my brain, my monkey brain. And then having my hand on my heart, I find that it helps my emotions calm down a little bit, and also my spirit I can only put it this way, to sink inside myself, get into the deep self, whatever that means. I don't know, but anyway, that calm, happy, blissful place. I call it the place of nothingness. Other people have no, but it feels expansive and infinite, but that's just me. And it's nothing all at the same time. Anyway, hopefully that helped. And again, this is just a quick little respite from stress, going from stress to Zen in 10. And I want to thank you all for being here and participating, and share this or not. Subscribe. You can find me on Facebook at MidLife Women Dancing with Change, or any hashtag MidLife Women Dancing with Change. You can find me on social media that way. And drop me a line if you have any quick tips for de-stressing quickly. Share them, and make any comments below. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the day. Groove on, have fun, and of course, thrive wholeheartedly in body, mind, and spirit. Bye for now.